job security or freelance flexibility? If you are a graphic designer on the fence, let me compare them for you and tell you the reason why I would choose 9 to 5. This is Top Create. Let's get into it. Firstly, let's take a look at 9 to 5, or in other words, in-house graphic design. When it comes to structure, it's basically you, your colleagues, and your manager. Usually, it's the manager who gives you tasks, and your colleagues who you share a project with. When it comes to flexibility, it really depends on whether your company offers remote or hybrid work. Let's talk about the pros. Number 1, stability, meaning you will regularly get paid. Number 2, constant learning from your colleagues, especially if it's a team of designers. And finally, number 3, company benefits like health insurance, gym discounts, and etc. Let's talk about the cons. Number 1, less creative freedom because you gotta follow design guidelines. Number 2, less flexibility. If you don't have remote work or hybrid work, you just gotta go to the office all the time, which is less flexible. And lastly, number 3, co-workers. If you have toxic colleagues, making any design will be very difficult. Secondly, let's talk about freelancing. Structure-wise, it's just you and your client. Simple as that. In other words, your client makes design requests, and depending on your contract, you either receive payment before, during, or after completing your work. Let's talk about the pros. Number 1, you get the freedom to work anywhere and anytime. Number 2, you get to choose how much you get paid. And number 3, you get that creative freedom. Let's talk about the cons. First, freelancing could be very unstable because finding clients could be challenging. Thus, you may not land deals all the time. Number 2, business operations. You'll be handling all aspects of business, including invoicing, taxes, contracts, and payment. And if you don't have experience in that, it will be very overwhelming. And lastly, number 3, isolation. Of course, it depends on your lifestyle, but if you work from home all the time, you might feel isolated. So you gotta pay attention to your mental health as well and, go out occasionally. Okay, taking everything into account, let me answer the main question: what's better? In my experience, if you're just starting out, it's safer, more interesting, and simply better to get into 9 to 5 first. You'll get everything you need to learn new skills and grow as a designer. Once you become confident, start taking side projects and slowly but steadily transition into freelance. When and only when freelancing earnings exceeds your 9 to 5, and you do that all while saving money. So if freelancing fails, at least you won't stop. This is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like this video and leave your comments down below. I would love a healthy discussion. See you in the next one.